From everywhere and nowhere, a misfit. That's me. By the time I was 10, I'd lived in 6 countries, on 3 continents. I didn't know where I belonged. At home in my passport country, where on the outside everyone looked like me, I was a stranger. The moment I opened my mouth, I gave the game away. Other kids laughed at the funny way I pronounced the local language. Grown-ups scolded me. Overseas, where I shared much more in common in the way I thought, the way I spoke, the way I viewed life, I felt isolated by the color of my skin and the texture of my hair and my funny sounding name, which nobody else could ever pronounce. I later learned there was a name for it, third culture kid. I also learned I wasn't alone. Many of us struggle with the questions, who am I? Where do I belong? We want to be accepted. We want to fit in. Yet line us all up and you'll find no 2 of us are the same. So I decided to look at it another way. I'm not a misfit. I'm an original. And so are you. We use the phrase to think outside the box, to encourage ourselves and others to think differently, to think outside of what already exists, to move away from well-worn patterns, to view things from an original perspective. The problem is, misfit and original have very similar definitions. A misfit is a person who isn't accepted by other people because their behavior or their ideas are very different. An original is a person who behaves or speaks in a way that isn't like other people. A person whose way of thinking is unusual or creative, an unconventional or strange person. When you're an original, you're the first of something. Everyone else who comes after you follows in your footsteps. They build on what you originated. You're the one who creates the box other people fit into. So, who made your box?